The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand.
We finally made it to Caravan Rebot. So, oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's...
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
Huh?
Over here.
Oh, Haytham went that way! Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
What the? Where did she go? How did we lose it?
More Aramite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time? Anyway, Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago. There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I...
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the Academia?
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the Academia's hit list. However...
Oh, right. You do have a point.
I have no interest in running errands for that project. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the sages can offer. Not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved, which brings me back to you and why you're so... The leader of Ain al-Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge capsule right in front of you. And upon seeing him, to have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something.
Alhaitham, you really have a ridiculous...
So that's your answer. But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the No matter.
That's right! We have the same plan as you!
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village.
It's always better to travel with someone you know. Let's...
Before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
Whoa, this landscape is really something else. What a... Wow!
Sino. Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Alhaitham, do not think you can escape my judgment just because you managed to escape my attack.
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me. Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra, as well you know.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Who is that, Alhaitham? Did you call him General Mahamatra?
Yes. General Mahamatra Sino, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic crimes.
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Alhaitham, to the point of blocking an attack for him. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth. I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
Has Alhaitham done something wrong? Hyman doesn't think he's as bad as you've made him out to be.
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Alhaitham, I saw it during our fight. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you want me to retrieve it for myself.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a...
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert? As far as I'm aware, the other Matra have been... Have you been given a mission that... If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to...
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two? Ugh.
Ahem. Well, look at you two, acting all tough and self-righteous over there.
Wait, Dia? Great, finally! You gotta help us out here. Otherwise...
Yeah, sure looks that way. 2 giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous but how dare you bring your petty disputes in? It seems like someone's gonna... Hey, did either of you hear a...
Whoa, what's going on? The wind's so strong.
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here, quick!
Someone's calling for us! Oh,
That sounded like Cand... Come on, you two!
All right, stop.
well... Hey, wanna play sardines with 3 people who wanna tear each other limb? The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down. Please, let me introduce myself.
Are Our save. Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon.
There's no need to thank me.
Wow. She's so gentle and caring. Like a nice older sister.
All right. Now that we're all better, as a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict, and now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolute... So please, have an honor. If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some
Oh, on second...
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia. Do I make myself...
All right, we got it, Cam.
That's what I like to hear.
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway...
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Alhaitham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Huh?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project plan. As General Mahamat, I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request. But I soon I began to realize that, unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected the power of the General. I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the Academia. I believed it would be wise to flee the Academia before the sages had a chance to... I will never give up on this investigation.
Sino seems to have the same quest now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra. Well, Sino, if that's...
When I was investigating the matter in the Academia, I overheard a conversation. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler.
What?
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now
Yes. I was indeed tapped.
Alhaitham!
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me.
a most enticing offer.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me. Their words contained one key piece of information. Namely that, from my perspective, had I been less guarded.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of...
I'd already given up on the assignment by then, so it came as quite a surprise.
Criminals do love to talk about...
Even though I ran into you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation.
That's true.
I'm willing to apologize if that I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged its...
You should be well aware, Scribe Alhaitham. Answer me this.
Have I not made myself clear?
Fine.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see. And now you, Dia.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were... My situation... I had nothing going on, but then I saw these two random...
Is that all? Well...
That's more like it.
Whoa! What was that sound?
No need to worry.
Creatures?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for...
Yeah, just leave them to Candace. Don't worry.
The wind's died down. That Candace still isn't back yet.
When you put it that way,
Whoa! Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here...
Yes. They just keep...
Ah! Here comes...
leave this...
It's been quite a while.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
This is order.
Whirling snow!
Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up? The creatures stopped appearing.
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sand.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Huh?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I am the chief of Aru Village. Everyone you...
Sir, I am also a...
I can't say they've... Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get a...
Another... So, Irminsul's withering causes withering...
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul.
Everyone in Aru Village needs to take good care of themselves. Speaking of which...
Village Keeper?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Most of them are scholars who lost. The academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative...
Alas, that's exact, but no one in the village has...
I've had encounters with those people in the past.
The Matra are the ones
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you.
Oh, you're the former General
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? But, is it really a good idea to tag...
I'll be grateful for the assist. Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far. Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation? One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident. The academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru Village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here. When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. But after spending some time here, they invariably begin to calm down. Initially, the people of Aru Village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that. Aru Village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of the village... Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground. After that, the people of Aru Village treated the mad...
A soft green light? A mad scholar? Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Sino, do you know...
In theory, they would continue wearing...
Oh, no wonder!
If you are able to draw a conclusion... So, what do you make of the... Really? Lesser Lord...
What? You don't believe us?
No, it's not... Lesser Lord Kusanali. The academia has always... In addition...
No way! Nahida definitely...
I've spent many years interrogating...
Good! Then you shouldn't have...
That look in your eyes. How can this be? To think.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our... But easier said than done. Excuse me, are you here to... Huh? Who are you?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak.
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa.
The person you're referring to...
Grandpa is just Grandpa. I heard everything you said to the village chief.
Ah, so you're the one who is... I was planning to...
Whoa. Sorry. I was...
All right.
Sino is super...
Ah, you're back already.
We just wanted to confirm something.
Huh? You...
Yes. Isak's parents were both, unfortunately, later. However, the scholar was one summer night. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where the next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to... It's said that those who saw Isak was thrilled that his grandpa...
All this somehow just makes...
Perhaps. It's also my reason for fighting.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate...
Huh? What did you say, Sino?
No, nothing.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave...
Hey, Isak! Oh, it's you guys! We've cleared everything up! Really? Yeah!
Alright.